On a second, come here. You got like a little boogie in your eye.
Got like a little boogie in your eye. Oh man, I was saving that. All right, thanks a lot. Okay. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal, Mr. Butter, and I got the beautiful Mrs. Butter with me too. We actually picked up a pair of shoes that she wanted. We haven't opened them yet, so I want to get her first reaction to them. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at Mrs. Butter's latest pickup. So we have had a busy day.
Very busy.
We've had a busy week.
Very busy.
Since school has started, it's been insane.
Busy, oh.
And busy. We've got 3 different kids, all on 3 different teams, playing multiple sports. Today we went to see our oldest in a cross-country meet. It was what, like 2 hours away, a couple hours away, but we got up early and left as soon as we got up, and we just got back. You got a pair of shoes here recently. I was going to grab them for myself just because I thought they looked interesting, but whenever you saw them, you said, I like them, I wouldn't mind having them. So I just ended up going for them in her size. Do you remember what you liked about them?
I like the different colors on them.
Okay, the different colors on them. And you actually, I think you asked me if they were Jordan 1s, or else you asked me if they were Dunks. They're actually Air Force 1s. The girls have had a bunch of Air Force 1s. I've had a bunch of Air Force 1s. I don't know if you've ever had a pair of them.
I have not.
Okay, so this should be interesting. She really liked the PEACEMINUSONE, or the Paranoise Air Force 1. It's like the 3.0 from G-Dragon. I don't know a whole lot about G-Dragon, but apparently he's like a K-pop star, or he was a K-pop star, and that's pretty much all I know about him. Neither of us have seen these yet because I really wanted to get our authentic first opinion and that sort of thing. I've been pretty excited about this pair. How do you feel about it?
I'm excited. I mean, I forgot until you said, hey, they're in the mail. And then I was like, oh, okay.
You forgot that we even ordered them. Yeah.
It's just been so busy.
It's been hard to find the time to make videos, but I really appreciate you making sure we had the time this evening to put this one together. All right, so let's get into them. I can never open these easily on the first try.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, this tab that you pull, I feel like it always rips. And I don't think you're supposed to pull it that way. I think you're supposed to pull it this way.
Oh,
I know,
okay.
but it's misleading.
That's silly, though.
Nailed it.
Just right.
So at first the box just looks normal black.
Little gloss there, though.
Little gloss, yeah, but I think the box is much more fancy than that.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know if you realized whenever you first said you wanted these that they had this kind of pattern underneath of the black coating. Okay, so she didn't even realize it was a wear-away material, but we'll get into all that as well. The box is pretty cool. The top of it just looks flat black, but there's like a glossy Nike emblem with the swoosh right underneath of it. But then, of course, on the bottom front and back of the box, you have this graffiti looking design. It's really cool looking.
There's a couple words.
Oh, does it?
Life.
The life of, or I don't know. Yeah, you're right though. It does have a couple of words. And then we've got this cool paper. That's unique looking. I've never seen that. It looks like it's got, wait, it does say something life. Doesn't it? Does that look like letters? I can't tell what it says. It's been a long day. I'm not going to try to figure it out. If you know what that says, please let me know. Thank you. So then inside that paper, we have some plain white paper. And then I forgot these do have that big tag kind of hanging off of them. No, I heard a little, I don't know if you heard that, but I heard a little, aww. Like as soon as I saw them, go ahead, you can take that one. And that's a good sign that she did the little aww. And then what's in here?
Buttons.
little buttons. It's like they go in the, I think they go in the top eyelets there, but it's got the PEACEMINUSONE emblem, which is kind of like a peace sign missing one of the lines on it. Those are the red ones, and then it's also got the daisy that's like missing a petal there as well. But I guess those are just little charms. Feel that. It's actually got some weight to it. That's interesting. It looks like some of the coating is actually cracking already.
I know. Is that
Do you mind that or not?
No, I don't mind it because it's going to eventually happen anyways.
Right. And I do actually think that this is a pair that will look even cooler as that black wear-away material comes off. So we have little charms in there. It's got the fat laces in it. It's got an extra set of the fat black laces, and then it also has that same swoosh with the letters or the writing that I couldn't decipher on it as well. And then the laces that come in it are the fat white ones. It's got like red lace tips, and it's got the fat style white laces in there, similar to the fat laces that we saw on the CPFM Air Force Ones. I like the fatter laces. I think that's a pretty neat touch. I think that makes them look completely different. This black glossy coating, it's more like shiny than what I was anticipating. Like I didn't think it would be this shiny, but I mean, like we've already seen on the one shoe, it is starting to crack just a little bit there in the front. So I don't know how long this black coating will last with normal wear, because you're going to wear these, right? Like you plan on wearing these a good bit, don't you?
Plan on it.
Yeah.
Lots of cool colors.
And then also I know you really like that little daisy design on the tongue. That's pretty cool as well. Yeah, I was actually really pumped whenever you said that you like them and you wouldn't mind having them, just because I think it's a really cool shoe. I think the first time that this shoe dropped, this one is the 3.0, so it's like the third G-Dragon Air Force One that has been released. But I think with the first one, it was a Asia exclusive. And then the last one that came out, and really it was the first one that was on my radar, the last one that came out was a white shoe. It had a white upper, and it was the same. It had a coating on the upper like this that would wear away over time, and then underneath it had kind of like a graffiti design on that one as well. I like how all the swooshes are a different color. And I'm actually really impressed with the material that they use for that. On the left shoe, you have a pink swoosh on the outside, and it's a really decent material. It's a nice leather. Then on the inside of the shoe, you have a nice blue leather swoosh, and it's a really thick cut.
And the outside of the right shoe is a teal color, and the
I think it's more greenish. Okay, whatever.
Potato.
Okay.
And the inside of the left shoe is a yellow mustardy color.
A yellow mustardy color. It's wild how many places I'm seeing
I know.
This coating like kind of... No, I don't think so. So that is one thing I will say is just one of our shoes, that outer layer is coming off way faster than what it is on the other one. This one isn't cracking or peeling at all. And this one, I'm noticing a couple little areas. But again, she got them because she wanted to wear them. So I don't mind that at all. I hope you don't mind that. I think it will give them personality.
I would just want them to, you know, both have like the same amount of cracking. So that might be a little bit weird. Like maybe, I don't know. We'll have to.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, or too, like if this panel starts coming off, we could just do that little panel on both of them. You know what I mean? It's neat because that way too, you can have a pair that really doesn't look like anybody else's. I think on all of these PEACEMINUSONE Air Force Ones, I think we've had this paint effect on the outsole and then on the midsole of all of them. I think that's a really neat touch. I just think it looks really cool. And I also think that it'll go along very well whenever this coating starts peeling off. I just think it's a neat touch to it. It kind of makes it look more organic.
Yeah, it's cute.
On the back, I really like the way they kind of extended this little overlay here, how the black stripe goes down the middle. I think that's neat looking.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I'm looking forward to what you think after you wear these, because I think Air Force Ones are comfortable. I think Air Force Ones are more comfortable than Jordan ones and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're probably even more comfortable than Dunk Lows, but I'm interested in how you say they fit once you get them on. I don't know if we'll do a try on today since we've been gone all day, but if you're interested in seeing that, then we'll do an on feet short or something like that. All right, so for the upper, it does just look like it's an all black leather for the base material, but just like we've been saying, it is a wear-away material, and then it's got a really neat graffiti design on it. Most of it is black and white, but then it also has a little bit of color on that graffiti pattern as well. But just like all Air Force Ones, it's got the perforations there on the toe box, but really all you see is this black shiny material, aside from the nice pops of color that we have for the swooshes. It's got a neat tag that came on the other Peace-1 Air Force Ones as well. Just an extra little doodad, I suppose. And then the tongue actually feels like it's a really soft leather, and it's got that cool daisy embroidered on the top that's missing a petal. With white laces with red tips already in the shoe. You swap them out for black, or will you keep them white?
I always like to have contrast, so I'd probably keep the white.
Okay. Do you think you'll put any of those little trinkets like up in the top eyelets?
Yes.
You do?
I mean, like,
the little daisy
like my
ones?
watch,
yeah,
like,
you have
like the little extra.
Yeah, you like that kind of stuff. All right. For our sock liner, it's just a white standard Air Force One sock liner. It's almost like a mesh material. In the shoe, you can see that it says Peace-1. Does that one say Peace-1 as well? Okay. Down on the insole, we have more of that graffiti pattern that you'll see underneath this wear-away material, as well as what we saw on the outside of the box. So now that we've seen them and we have them in hand, what's your opinion of them?
I think they're really cute. I like all the little different details.
You like pops of color, so
Yeah.
I really think that these will go with your type of style very well.
I think this kind of goes along with the weekend we had, like Andy Warhol Museum. Like,
Yeah.
It was a pop artist, so.
Yeah. I know. If
still in that mood, I don't know.
now we need to have another weekend getaway so you can wear these.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. We'll get that done as soon as the schedule clears.
Yeah.
Never. So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, what do you rate these?
I would say an 8.
An 8. Okay. Okay. And do they lose some points because of this chipping?
I think that's why. I mean, like,
I
I
think
know
so,
it's
too.
supposed to lose chipping, but just because they're not the same on both. I think
Right.
That's my thing.
Right. And I'll show y'all. So here it's like perfect. You don't see any chipping or anything like that. And then up here on the front of the right shoe, you can actually see some of the white peeking through, and it's almost like an Allemand Meniere Jordan 1 or something like that, where it's got the kind of coating on it and it's got that crackle effect. But you can see it up here in the front.
And on the other side, too.
And then there's also a little spot up by the collar. And there you can actually see some color poking through. And it looks like it's green to match that swoosh.
Yeah.
But there, right by the seam, you can see a little bit of it chipped off. So it's not real bad, and I don't think anybody that saw you wearing them in public would think that you're wearing 2 different shoes or anything. But just like she said, this one has no chipping, and this one has a couple of spots. But
now that I'm thinking about it, it does give you like all the cool extras things. So maybe I'll boost it up to a 9.
okay, so a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think that's fair. All right, well, anyhow, that was a pretty quick look at these. I think they're really cool. I think you'll make them look really great whenever you wear them. Yeah, I'm glad that you're happy with them. Thank you for doing the review with me. Soon we'll have to do an on-foot look.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, I love you, babe.
I love you.
All right, well, we'll catch you on the next one. We're out.